Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Into the box, Lou Brock. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another one sent foul. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Into the windup and the pitch. Odubel Herrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB. Ready now, Justin Turner. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, George Springer. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
And a fastball just a bit high. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's down.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Nobody out, runner on first. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. And he got him.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Odubel Herrera. When the Phillies were turning things around and turning that organization upside down and bringing up young talent, he was the first guy. Won batting titles in the minor leagues and really got off to a good start in the big leagues as well.
Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball one.
And he misses with it.
One
1
ball,
and 1.
strike.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes one off the
That's
inside corner for ball 2.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, number 17. He'll take his first hacks here. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in now, Tommy Joseph. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Trevor Bauer. 9-1-2 due up. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And this will be fouled away. The 1-1 to Martinez. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Altair is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So no run. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he comes back with a fastball right down Patterson Avenue, and quickly it's 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Victor gives the sign. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. At the plate, Jared Eichhoff. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Now at the plate, number 1, as we begin the top of the 4th. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
2 swings, and now we got an 0-2 count. It looks like he's guessing, and he's clearly guessing wrong because he didn't touch either one of those balls.
And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Well, the batter's going to read your sequences. He goes away, away, and then boom, the base hit the opposite way. Got to mix it up better than that.
Standing in now, Lou Brock.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Herrera, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second. At bat, Justin Turner. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Here's George Springer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And not in time as the run scores. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at J.D. Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And, boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul. The 0-2 once more. And a foul pop behind the plate. Joseph is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could. Kelvin Herrera answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
0-1's the count.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Altair is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, number 5. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt. But if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in once again, number 1. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Lou Brock. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Blue Sox. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Andres Blanco is in for the second time here as he looked at one outside. It's 1-0. Change up low, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Lined into left field, a base hit.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. The switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
Michael Franco will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Jared Eichhoff is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here's the 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dominican Republic leads it 2-1. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1. And 2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Blanco is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's George Springer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Joseph goes to get it, and the throw is in time. Springer is retired, 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. First offering on its way. Cesar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubel Herrera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then he knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Pereira rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tying run is in to score from second.
Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Stepping in now, number 5, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly. Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Franco trying to get there. High hop, and he barehands it. Wow. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it. Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school. Guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in, see if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. At the plate, number 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Altair. Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor. Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Stuart Berkowitz starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. HR, what's the word on him? Andrew Driver is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. Stuart Berkowitz earns the win, his second, as he finishes 7 innings. First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a...
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros. Stepping up to the plate, number 9. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Line to the right side. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Number 9 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Standing in, Brian Woodward. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. One and 2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Digging in to try it again, number 9. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner scores from second. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-2 game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And that's finally over for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Striding in once again, number 9. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. Ready once again, Alfonso. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become...
Ready for another chance? Lonnie Chisenhall. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at...
Ready for another shot now. Number 9. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits a ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Nope,
and he
back
misses
upstairs.
with it for
Ball
ball
four.
4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, number 9. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That's the mark of a good hitter. You have to make every at-bat count regardless of the score.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in once again, Matt Adams. He went deep earlier and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randy Franklin looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. 16-7 this evening. Texas brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Clayton Kershaw notches his 3rd win of the year. Mike Foltynewicz allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Mac Barton takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody. So with the runner in scoring position at second base and one away in the inning, it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Steve Casto will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Four wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Daisuke Okada takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Cameron Trahan. Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir. Into the box now, number 9. He stands in for the first time in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Oh, a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
1-1, here it comes. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one gets away. So the lead runner moves up, but the runner on first was sleeping, it seems. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 9, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 9. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Ready once again, Billy Belanger. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Grounded to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding in once again, Wallace Sanford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 9. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 9. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
6-3, the final score today. Jonathan Emerson wins his 3rd of the season. Ryan Rayburn closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
A player's agent calls to touch base. An unresolved player concern is revisited.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
George Springer is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Ken Webster claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Rayburn wraps it up for the save.
The best major league hitters never stop working to improve.